Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Kuya Nikki.
Good morning, Kuya Mikmik. Again, this is your Morning with the Kuyas. And today is Tuesday, April 26. Wow, ang bilis ng panahon, bro. So this is the last week of April po. And also, we would like to congratulate all the students po na nagtapos po this April.
Yes.
Congratulations. Yung first sem or second sem or third sem or even you finish your program. No, congratulations for doing so well. And ang next step po natin is apply for the PGWP. And if you need help, nandito po ang Sun-Cor, si Kuya Mikmik. We are also we are also processing the PGWP extensions of the
Open work permit, dependent.
Yun.
So study permit extension, Kuya Nikki, for those magsa-second program din.
Yes, yung mga magsa-second program, yun. Before we continue, bro, shoutout muna tayo sa lahat ng viewers natin, lalo na mga taga OFW natin.
Ay, yes.
Sana nga tayong mga clients natin, bro.
Sino ba yung may isang unique country na kasi normally meron tayong mga Bahamas, Virgin Islands, ay typical from Europe.
Yung Cayman Island.
Ayun. May isa pa na weird yung pangalan eh. Malapit sa Argentina, I can't recall. Pero Falcon Islands ba or something eh. May mga unique locations ako natututunan din kasi hindi ko alam nag-exist yung country na yun. Latin America, of course, and Philippines, Asia, of course, from Japan, Middle East, Singapore. Actually, medyo marami-rami na nga from all over the world. Marami rin ako natututunan during our consultations about different parts of the world. So shout out po sa inyo.
Yes. Actually, for this week, meron akong nakausap from Korea, Taiwan, and Macau. Yan. So, yun, they're very interested to also transition here for the international student pathway. Once again, this is the fastest way to come to Canada. Processing time is probably 1 month to 3 months lang. Andito na kayo, and you can bring the family with you. Yung family, ano lang po yun, ha? Yung spouse at saka yung kids na school age na kids. Okay. So bro, kumustang weather natin dyan? Weather check tayo po.
Let me check. Dito ay, mainit na, 6 degrees. Kahapon actually pumalo siya ng 17 eh.
Well, dito na Ontario, nag-22 degrees kami kahapon.
Wow.
Today we are as high as 10 degrees, but we're expecting the weather will be good. No? Hopefully wala lang snow. Last snow na yun. And
sana kasi magme-May na, dapat wala na.
Yan. So once again, congratulations yung mga bago pa lang na approve. Please do double check everything before you come here. Double check yung what are the needs or the things. Also, as a reminder, yung West ninyo or ICAS, yung ECA ninyo process while you are in the Philippines. At saka yung mga reference letter ninyo kasi mas madali pag nandyan. And kasi yun ang nagiging issues ngayon ng mga student. Hindi nila alam kung hindi sila na-inform ng mga agency nila na hindi kailangan pala yun. Ayun. Okay. Today, as you can see, meron po tayong visitor again. Hindi po siya first timer then. We have been a good relationship with the school. It's one of the biggest school in Vancouver. So, saan ba yung Vancouver? Baka nagtatanong sila. Ano ba meron sa Vancouver? So, she will let us know what are the pros and cons dito sa Vancouver, and she will also be presenting the Vancouver Community College. So yun, without further ado, let us welcome the in-country manager for the Philippines, si Miss Rona Diaz. Ayan, Miss Rona. Ay.
Hello everyone. Hello Kuya Nikki, hello Kuya Mikmik. It's good to see you once again. Hello po mga Kuyas. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat and good evening here from the Philippines.
Kumusta ka, Miss? Marami nagtatanong, Miss Rona, taga saan ka daw sa Pilipinas?
I'm currently living sa Mandaluyong. Along EDSA lang, actually. Then, pero my home province ako, Albay. So baka may mga attendees tayo na namimiss ang Mayon Volcano. I am from Albay.
So at least, yan na, si Miss Ron is from Albay. Yan, natutunan natin. Doon pala yung Mayon Volcano, bro. Sa Albay. Oh. So sa ano naman, si Kuya Mikmik. Taga saan ka daw, Kuya Mikmik, para din malaman nila yung roots mo?
Ako sa Antonbaco, Batangas. But I always live down south naman. Pero Batangas is syempre the place to be pagdating sa baka kami sikat sa Bulalo. Sa Bulalo, sa Balisong, I think yun yung first two when it comes to kape pa pala, Kapeng Barako.
Ayun. Ako naman, I'm from way down south. I'm from Mindanao. I'm from Lanao del Norte din. So shout out sa mga taga Albay, taga Batangas, tsaka mga tanan, mga Bisaya, mayong gabi sa inyong tanan. Hopefully magkita-kita tapuhon. So yun. So very kasi 3 time zone natin ngayon, Miss Rona eh. Si Kuya Mick, anong oras na dyan, bro?
Ako, ang time zone ko tawag Mountain Time. Kasi nga nasa Rocky Mountains kami. 7:10 a.m. sa akin.
Yun. Si Miss Rona naman, Philippine time, which is
9:10. We're of the same time.
Kami naman, Eastern time kami dito sa Ontario. No? Yung oras namin is same din, 12 hours difference ng ni Miss Rona, 11 a.m. So yun, no? Very, yung technology talaga is very, we have this event to simultaneously with 3 time zones. No? So we always do this event to really educate our kababayans, especially with Vancouver Community College. Fact lang na marami pong Vancouver is one of the top Filipino destination or Filipino community natin. Yung Vancouver na yan, kahit saan, maraming Pinoy. And when you say maraming Pinoy, syempre, sabi nga ni Kuya Mikmik, maraming tutulong sa atin when we arrive in Canada. So Ms. Rona, without further ado, let's start your presentation. Nandito lang kami sa side ni Kuya Mikmik if you need our help. The floor is yours.
Okay, maraming salamat Kuya Nikki and of course once again Kuya Mikmik. Hello po sa lahat. I'm Rona and I'm the in-country manager or Philippine representative Vancouver Community College. It's really great to be here because Sun-Cor Unlimited is a very good, I'm adding very before good. They are a very good partner of Vancouver Community College and our school highly recommends that you guys would work with them with your study plan sa Canada. They can really help you because they themselves were former international students, all right? They know how to, help you succeed. They can help you. So for this presentation, guys, of course, if you present ko ang Vancouver Community College, the programs we offer for international students, why should you choose VCC among other colleges or institutions sa Canada, and how do we support your study journey in Vancouver City? So allow me first to share my screen. Just give me a second. This is a very unique platform. I'm still navigating.
No worries. May nagpapa-shoutout ni Ms. Rona. Taga Bakakay Albay po daw sila. Ayan, may mga fans ka na.
Hello po. If I can speak in Bicol, aranyo lang ang Legazpi sa Bakaray.
Feel free.
Just give me a second, Kuya Nikki.
No problem.
Go to system preferences.
Yeah, si Joy Beldat Reyes, yan. Taga Bakakay Albay po ako. Ayan.
Okay, I found out how. Oh, just give me a second. I'm so sorry, guys, for the hassle. Okay, malapit na.
Meron na kami shoutout kay Ces Antonio Escanio. Hi mga kuyas, ang inyong suki. Mga ilang live pa. Piolo at John Lloyd, natingin ko sa inyong dalawa. Grabe naman. Yun ang Piolo na busog. Ayun. Nakakatuwa din, no? Kasi kahit saan na tayo umaabot, all types of din.
Different parts of the Philippines, different parts of yung isa nga Kuya Nikki nakausap ko, so hindi siya Filipino pero Filipino yung wife niya. Tapos parang ano yung kwento niya? So parang nakikinig lang siya kasi nga, pero para sabi niya parang dahan-dahan na daw siya natututo ng Filipino kasi on top of conversing with his wife, nadidinig daw tayo lagi Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just give me a second. Parang nahihirapan mag-share ng screen ng aking computer.
No problem.
I'm so sorry, guys, for the hassle. I didn't expect this. Pasensya na po.
This is only shows that we're doing live. Kaya nag-live troubleshoot din kami. Hindi po
yeah. Tsaka maganda sa live yun nga kasi hindi edited, so lahat totoo lang. Walang
Yes. Walang mga walang tawag ito. Hindi siya tinatakpan.
Siguro, on the topic of British Columbia, nandyan po kami sa British Columbia on June, tama ba?
Yeah, last week of June we'll be in BC. We'll be visiting Vancouver Community College. So expect po yung mga kuyas ninyo. Nasa mismong school ng Vancouver Community College.
Yes.
For that, bro, si Miss Rona, this month of May coming, he will be here in Canada as well.
Ayun.
Ayan. So, sige, shoutout muna tayo. And I would like to invite all our viewers to please share this screen. Share this live with the Kuyas. Kasi nga, this is a very informative session. Especially we have the Philippine rep na tutulong para sa atin ma-explain what is Vancouver Community College. I said, well, Vancouver is one of the biggest province din. I mean, British Columbia is the province, but one of the biggest city. Para nga siyang comparable din sa, paano ba natin sa Pilipinas i-compare yung bro?
Paano nga,
kasi kung Toronto, Makati, parang Vancouver, parang Metro Cebu, parang ganun, no?
Siguro parang BGC din siya.
Parang yan, BGC siya.
Kung Makati well, matagal na kasi tayo hindi nakapunta ng BGC, Kuya Nikki. Balita ko marami na rin buildings eh.
So shoutout sa lahat. I used to work at sa BGC, sa JP Morgan Chase, sa nakalimutan ko, NetCube ba yun? Basta yun. Marami bro, talagang you will feel, sabi nga, BGC is the next Makati.
Marami na rin mga head offices lumipat.
Yes.
BGC.
Ayawan ko kung nalampasan na natin yung BPO industry ng India. Pero
may chance.
Hello, I'm back. I hope you can see my screen now.
Yan.
Okay, I'm so sorry for that, guys. Kailangan lang palang i-restart ang Chrome, so I had to exit. Pasensya na for it took a while. And maraming salamat for your patience. Nahiya naman ako doon.
No problem.
All right.
Okay. Test natin kung i-feel muna. Check muna natin try to...
If it's working.
Try going to the next slide.
Okay, so is it working?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep,
okay,
perfect.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, so I'll start na. Thank you so much everyone for your patience. That was unexpected. So once again, I'm Rona and I represent Vancouver Community College in the Philippines. Maraming salamat Kuya Nikki and Kuya Mikmik for having me here tonight. Now guys, let me start my presentation by of course, telling you that Vancouver is your top choice in Canada for innovative experiential learning for life. All right. For more than 50 years, VCC has been there providing great education, both sa domestic and international students. And we're really proud of that. So we offer yung programs na tinatawag na career programs. These are the programs that lead to high demand occupations. Okay? Ano ba yung kailangan sa Canadian society? Ano ba yung mga in-demand or hot na jobs na hinahanap talaga sa workforce? Those are the programs offered at VCC. Just to give you guys an idea about how students perceive the school, I'm going to present or play this very brief video for you to know how they perceive the institution.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a chef.
I wanted to be a nurse.
A hairdresser, fashion designer.
I wanted to be a rock star. The overall environment and atmosphere was unlike any other school I had been to before. It was very relaxed, very open.
Right when you step into class, you'll definitely make a few friends right away on day one. Everyone there is there to learn and also for personal growth.
The other students that I'm learning with constantly force me to raise the bar. It feels more like you're part of a team than you are part of a student body. I don't like to be bored in one place. I like things to be constantly changing and to be constantly challenged. So it's not just classroom work. They put us in lab and they put us out in the real world and they give us realistic expectations of what the job is going to actually look like. I do feel that having a physically smaller campus, smaller classrooms, fewer people, a lot more intimate. You actually get a chance to know your classmates and your colleagues as opposed to just being a part of a giant crowd of people. VCC is the catalyst to your potential.
I'm going to be a chef,
a dental hygienist, a musician, a baker, a nurse,
a graphic designer, finally going to be a mechanic.
And I'm on my way there because of VCC.
All right, so thanks for watching. You can see some statistics on my screen, guys, just to give you an indication kung ano yung graduation outcome ng mga students sa VCC after, of course, they study at our school. So 94% of our graduates are happy with their education, which means whatever is their educational goal, na-achieve nila yon when they studied at VCC, all right? And our average class size is small, that's 21. And that's great because mabibigyan kayo ng individualized attention. You get to build rapport or positive relationship with your instructors and classmates. I have been informed that in Canada, jobs are actually found through strong ties or strong connections from your friends, from your network. With that small number, you get, of course, to build this relationship that will really help you find jobs. Is that true, Kuya Nikki? Very important pa dyan sa Canada yung may mga kakilala kayo so that they could help you find jobs? Kuya
Actually, ano yun nature ng mga kababayan natin, ng mga Pinoy. We always do the referral, no? And the good thing with Filipinos, paborito po tayo ng mga employers dito sa Canada because we're very well known in how we work. No? We always go beyond expectation. No, kung hinihingi nila is yung kamay, we always give the whole arm. No? So yun, like I said, the network here is so good with Filipinos kasi nagre-refer tayo. At the same time, wag po kayo mamblema sa trabaho. Mas maraming trabaho kaysa tao dito sa Canada. That's why if you will notice, there will be like 2 to 3 jobs, no, ng mga tao dito sa Canada. So wag po kayong matakot.
Right. Thank you for that, Kuya Nikki. So ayan guys, no, particularly amongst Filipinos, we're very communal. We help one another find opportunities. And of course, once again, that small number will help you build that network. So in terms of employment rate, Vancouver Community College has one of the highest employment rates across the province, across British Columbia, at an average of 92%. That's very important because it gives you an indication kung makakahanap din ba kayo agad ng work within 4 to 6 months after you graduate or you complete that program. And in fact, I'm very pleased to inform you na may programs kaming merong 100% employment rate. All right? So take note of these programs na guaranteed ang employment rate ninyo because according to the surveys we conducted, lahat ng graduates of this program were able to find jobs. So business management, post-degree diploma, baking and pastry, network technology, admin and security, and of course, CAD and BIM drafting for those who have background in architecture
sorry to
or
interrupt.
engineering. Yes,
I think,
Kaniki?
oh yeah, I think na hindi nagmo-move yung screen or...
Ay, di ko pa talaga po siya minumove.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I hope, let me know if it's moving now. I just moved to the next slide. Has it moved?
Yes.
Yep, it did.
Okay, great. So yun guys, so where are we located? We're located in the heart of Vancouver City, and it's a great study destination for you. Why? It has always been considered as one of the most desirable places in the world for you to study, work, and live. If you Google that, Vancouver will always emerge as one of the most beautiful and livable places in the world. And for Filipinos like us, there are many compelling reasons why you should choose Vancouver City. On top of that, there are lots of Filipinos in Metro Vancouver area where Vancouver is located. So 7 to 8% of the population in Metro Vancouver is comprised of Filipinos. So it's easier for you to settle in because marami kayong makikilalang kapwa kababayan. All right. And again, for Filipinos who have been used to a tropical country like the Philippines, Vancouver City is the second place in Canada, next to Victoria, that has the mildest climate or temperature. So when it's winter, it's not too cold, it's not freezing, and when it's summer, it's just like Baguio City. So perfect sa ating mga Pinoy because, well, tropical country tayo. It's good na mild lang yung lilipatan natin, yung study destination natin sa Canada. All right? And there was a study conducted, guys, last May, and the findings of that study is really great. So ni-rank yung major places or cities sa Canada to determine which are the best places for employment or for work. And guess what? Look at the figure. Ito yung mga places, Vancouver emerged as the number 1, where the best place in Canada to work for people below 30 years old or among the young people. And that's great. So Vancouver City is like Metro Manila of the Philippines. It's the CBD, Center of Economic Activities, nandoon concentrated ang jobs. Sabi nga ni Kuniki, mas marami ang jobs kaysa tao. Of course, you would want to choose a location that would enable you to find jobs easily, right? Especially that you can work part-time while studying, okay? So this is the aerial view of our campuses. We have 2 campuses actually, downtown campus, which is proximate to Broadway, and very convenient located sila, accessible, malapit sa public transit, let's say terminals, SkyTrain, bus terminals, and sa mga commercial shops. So this is our downtown campus. And ito naman guys yung Broadway campus. Do they look familiar? Probably yes, because maraming films, series ang na-shoot or na-film sa VCC campuses. In fact, kung napanood nyo na yung American adaptation ng The Good Doctor sa Netflix, si Dr. Murphy, that hospital there, St. Buenaventure, that is entirely our Broadway campus, showcasing the state-of-the-art facilities ng VCC for its students. And marami pa. Once upon a time, Prison Break, kapag CIA office, parati yung VCC Broadway campus. Alright? So, very great ang facilities to really provide you the best services and facilities. Now, moving on. According to the provincial government, ang daming jobs na mag-create sa British Columbia in the next 10 years. This one was from the provincial government itself. So wag kayong matatakot na baka di kayo makapaghanap ng work. 80% of these 1 million jobs will be created because marami yung mag-retire while the remaining 20% will be created as a result of economic growth. So very consoling and very encouraging for you to really study in Canada at this point. In terms of minimum wage, guys, so alam niyo bang ang British Columbia is the second province in Canada that has the highest minimum wage per hour. We're next to Nunavut, all right? So currently, it stands at $15.2 per hour, and this coming June 1st, it will again increase. So baka British Columbia na may pinakamataas na minimum wage per hour, all right? And as for the unemployment rate, as of last month, it was 5.1%, malapit na sa pre-pandemic level na 4.7%, and ang employment rate is 62.1%. So again, very encouraging for you to pursue your study plans in Canada. And this one, actually, sina Kuya Mikmik and Kuya Nikki ang best to discuss this. But just to show you, I mentioned before, when you become an international student, you are allowed or eligible to work part-time while studying up to 20 hours per week and full-time kapag term break. So that's a great opportunity for you guys para maghanap ng additional source of income to, of course, potentially aid or help your international education. So what can you share, Kuya Mikmik? I mean, is that 20 hours part-time and the full-time work kapag term break very helpful talaga sa mga students? Are they able to find jobs? You guys can best, share more because dati kayong international students. How was the experience po?
So the 20-hour per week limit, it depends on how your time management, kasi there are programs that are more demanding than others. There are students who are more comfortable being a student than others. So is 20 hours doable? Yes. We also have to keep in mind na shifting po yung mga part-time jobs. Every 2 weeks, your schedule might change. So sometimes, pwede kang 18 hours, 10 hours, depending on the shift manager. However, just to add to dun sa full-time 40 hours during scheduled breaks, you could also go beyond 20 hours if you find employment within the campus. So let's say Vancouver Community College has an in-campus restaurant, for example. You could also go beyond 20 hours if it's inside the campus.
Thank you so much, Kuya Mikmik, for sharing that additional info. See, guys.
Just to add lang din, Ms. Rona, kasi this is very, important sa lahat ng mga current students saka yung mga pupunta pa lang dito sa Canada. Yung 20 hours na work po is just an option. No? Hindi po siya mandatory na pag student ka, kailangan mo mag-work. Sabi nga ni Kuya Mikmik na some of the students decided na mag-focus muna sa pag-aaral. No? Kasi nga, most of the students na bumagsak din, they spend more time working rather than studying. So tandaan natin yung visa natin, study visa, hindi po working visa. No? Kailangan natin maging financially ready. So hindi po kayang buhayin yung sarili natin sa 20 hours na work. No? I'm just gonna share yung magkano ba kikitain natin kung 20 hours yung trabaho natin. So kung $15 yung per hour natin, so times 20. So meron tayong $300 per week. So kung 1 month yun, so times natin ng 4, so magkakaroon tayo around 1,200. Is it big? Yeah, malaki yung 1,200. Pero ibabawas natin yung tax. So in short, may mga tax na 13%, tapos ibabawas pa natin yung other government. So 1,000 na lang yung maiwan sa atin. Yung rent pa natin sa bahay, 500 to 600. Tapos yung maiwan sa atin, 400 na lang. Yung pagkain pa natin, yung cellphone pa natin. So guys, yung 20 hours, hindi po siya talaga makakabayad ng tuition fee. Hindi rin po siya makakapagpadala ng pera sa Pilipinas kasi yung 20 hours is just enough to, buhayin yung sarili mo dito sa Canada. So that's why, sabi nga ni Kuya Mikmik, yung proof of fund na ni-require ng immigration na $10,000 na living expense po talaga, kailangan niyo pong dalhin dito yun para po makapag-focus kayo sa pag-aaral. No?
I guess what's good with the working part-time, may laman na yung resume niyo pag-graduate. On top of your co-op, may laman na siya. So it shows you're adaptable, it shows you're productive. Mas maganda pa rin yung may laman na yung resume niyo ng Canadian experience while studying kaysa kumbaga makikita rin nung it reflects your time management din, kumbaga sa employer na while studying productive pala si Mr. or si Miss. Kaya
Tsaka okay, bro, hindi pala natin pwedeng i-reson na bumagsak tayo dahil may extra work tayo, ha? Hindi sa teacher na absent po ako kasi may work ako. Ba, hindi pwede yun. Dito, if you will be absent, you will be absent. Talaga. Hindi pwedeng kasi nagtrabaho po ako. Ayun,
that's great. It's very informative. Pati ako, guys, I'm learning. Thank you so much, mga Kuyas, for sharing. And real life talaga siya. So, yung realistic scenarios, no? Hindi lang yung sugar-coated na, makakapag-work kayo, ganito. So, the two Kuyas presented the pros and cons. So, maraming salamat, mga Kuyas. Let me move on with my presentation, guys. So VCC offers many programs for international students. You can see on my screen the program areas that you can choose from. And what I'm going to do at this point is highlight the programs that are extremely popular among Filipinos, all right? Before I do that, I'd like to mention na as of now, ang available intake, guys, sa VCC ay Fall 2022 at saka Winter 2023. Pero most programs sa fall, papuno na. Siguro 2-3 na lang ang open, like Business and Project Management and CAD and BIM. So let's focus sa Winter 2023 intakes. All right? So why are the following programs popular among Filipino international students? On top of that, programs are 2 years in duration. So if it's a 2-year program, you may be eligible to work, to apply for PGWP up to 3 years. All right? Si Kuya Mikmik ang expert dito, being an RCIC registered consultant. Whereas guys, kapag less than 2 years, terminus lang siya. Kung gaano kahaba. Kung 1 year lang ang PGWP. Kung 8 months, 8 months din lang. That's why we encourage you to study a 2-year program. Mataas ang employment rate ng mga programs, mababa ang attrition rate. And finally, very reasonable ang tuition fees and ang admission requirements. In fact, believe it or not, may programs kaming eligible or pwedeng mag-apply ang mga students na let's say ang highest educational attainment is grade 10 or 4th year high school. All right? So what are the programs that are so popular among Filipinos? And among the international students from various nationalities in general. So on top of that are our post-degree diploma programs, all right? So bakit sila popular? Because ang daming Filipino students sa VCC ang gustong mag-upgrade ng college degree credential nila. Gusto nila mag-level up. So we have 3 post-graduate programs where you guys can choose from. Business and Project Management, Business Management, and yung last is technology-related, Network Technology Admin and Security. Wala nang IELTS sa 3 programs na ito. Just submit a certification that English is the medium of instruction. All right? And you can see there the details. Kung ano yung credential, how much is the tuition estimate for the whole 2 years, how much is your projected salary, and kailan ino-offer yung program. So if you miss, let's say, Winter 2023, don't worry, it will be offered again sa summer. And of course, sa fall din. The other is Business Management. This one has 100% employment rate, may co-op din siya or work practicum, and very lucrative ang expected salary. And lastly is Network Tech Admin Security. This one, guys, siya ang may pinaka-lucrative na salary sa lahat ng programs. If you become a computer and system information system manager, the annual median salary that you can expect of is approximately 94,000 Canadian dollars. So that's really high, okay? And yung last is an advanced certificate program, wala yung IELTS. It's Network Security Advanced Certificate na kasi. So it's our most affordable program at only around 11,800 Canadian dollars for 8 months na yon, and PGWP eligible na siya for 8 months, all right? Take note, ang network security in-offer lang siyang winter or January. So you don't want to miss January 2023 because if you do, the next available intake would be January 2024. All right? So Next, guys, as you know, Vancouver is a top tourist destination. Therefore, ang daming jobs sa... I forgot to mention, Vancouver has been named as the top city in North America for tech job growth. That's according to a CBRE report in the last 3 years, actually. So, daigpan ng Vancouver, New York, Seattle, Los Angeles, pagdating sa dami ng works na nakikreate sa technology industry or technology sector. In fact, just across VCC's downtown campus, nag-open ng bagong building si Amazon, and it's creating around 3,000 jobs for the people in Metro Vancouver. So, highly recommended, guys, ang technology program because napaka-bright ng career prospect ninyo. As mentioned, Vancouver is a top tourist destination. Therefore, ang daming work sa tourism, hospitality industries. So, maraming Filipinos. This is the second most popular program among Filipinos, actually. Number 1, yung business and project management. So, we've been voted as the best place in the city to train for work in the hospitality industry for the last, actually almost every year. And here's a tip. If you're interested in hospitality management, you choose winter, all right? Because you will have 2 term breaks. So, as mentioned kanina, kapag term break, you can work full-time up to 40 hours. Therefore, may 8 months kang pwedeng mag-work full-time if you start this program sa winter. And we're still accepting applications for winter 2023 sa hospitality. And these 2 programs are just too popular. I would not elaborate them. So we're the largest Baking culinary school in Western Canada. And we've been voted as the best professional culinary school almost every year. So, puno agad yung seats sa programs na ito. Wala nang seats sa winter. Next intake would be summer, spring 2023. So, watch out. Apply on June 1st, Vancouver time, if you're interested sa dalawang programs. So, these are the other programs that are getting, an increasing number of applications from the Philippines. So, right now, very popular, guys, ang early childhood care and education. If you're passionate taking good care of children, children with special needs, of toddlers, then this is the best program for you. Did you know na there was a recent announcement from the provincial government under their skilled immigration pathway? Sabi ng BC Provincial Nominee Program, sa press release nila, ipaprioritize yung mga applications na let's say ang student ay merong background sa early childhood care at saka healthcare assistant. So ipaprioritize daw ang inyong application for permanent residency. I'd like to get the insights of our the experts here. Do you think, mga Kuyas, that would be very helpful in expediting or fast tracking the permanent residency application if, let's say, kinuha ng students early childhood or healthcare assistant?
It depends on the entire profile. This is what I always say. Kasi pwede namang inaral yung ngayong field, pero let's say kulelat kayo sa English test kasi hindi nag-prepare. But in general, once a province prioritizes a stream, kunyari mga British Columbia tech stream for mga tech professionals, they do in fact launch provincial nomination draws targeted to specific programs. So once the province identifies yung, let's say, may shortage sila, for example, early childhood, it definitely adds. And to top it off, may mga initiatives na sila na tataasan yung sweldo ng mga certain jobs, and I think ECE professionals are one of those targeted ones as well.
Yes. Very in-demand job yung ECE natin, bro. Kahit asang province man. Kasi nga, as long as may daycare, as long as may elementary school, like I said, very in-demand sila. Kasi nga, padami ng population, ibig sabihin, padami yung mga bata, and then, marami din kailangan ng early childhood.
Ang buhay kasi sa Canada, for our viewers who are not here yet, yung mga bata po kasi iniiwan sa mga early childhood educator pag masyado pang bata for school. So, para pareho makatrabaho yung magulang.
Yes.
Kaya, para siyang ano ba tawag doon? Backbone ng labor industry. Kung walang mag-aalaga sa mga anak, walang makakapagtrabaho. Yes. So, ganun po ka-importante yung ECE.
Yeah, hindi kasi tayo sanay sa atin na iniiwan yung mga bata . No?
Mahal kasi.
They encourage parents to para makapag-work full-time yung both couple. Yun.
Thanks so much, Kuyas, for sharing that info. So, guys, yun nga, nasabi ng mga Kuyas that there's this dire need of early childhood educators sa Canada. That's exactly the rationale of the provincial government, why they subsidize a significant amount para lang talaga magkaroon ng mag-increase yung interest ng mga tao to take early childhood care. There's a dire need of early childhood care educators sa British Columbia. And how competitive is this program? Wala na kami seats sa winter, okay? Paunahan po dito sa early childhood care. So you have to apply for summer spring, which will open on June 1st, Vancouver time, para makapag-secure kayo ng seat. Talk to Kuya Nikki and Kuya Nick, they can help you. So next is CAD and BIM drafting. For those of you who have a background in architecture or engineering, this is a great program. We're one of the two, or we're probably just the only school in Canada offering steel construction modeling, which is one of the specializations of CAD and BIM drafting. May 100% employment rate ito. And yes, may kaunti pang seats sa fall 2022 if you want to start the program anytime soon this year. And we have computer systems technology, of course, for those of you who want to become programmers. So this is only offered for summer and fall each year. Then the other programs, guys, are dental technology, fashion design and production, first-year university transfer, graphic design, virtual reality and augmented reality design, in partnership with Vancouver Film School, music and dance. For you to see the complete list of VCC's programs for international students, just go to vc.ca international. Now, what's new? Ano ba yung pinakabagong program sa VCC? Recently, we rolled out our two newest programs. We have Optician Diploma. So, what does an optician do? You might ask. Opticians are licensed healthcare professionals whose main role is basically to provide optimum vision for their patients. Like, they provide eyeglasses, contact lenses, or other external devices to improve the vision. Details are there. Kindly just go over them. And this program is accepting applications sa winter 2023. In dire need din ang Canada for opticians because everyone grows. I mean, we all would eventually become older, right? So, ang daming laboratories sa Canada that are looking for opticians. So, you may want to consider this program. The next program na kaka-roll out lang, and this one is very exciting. We're getting a good number of applications from the Philippines. Ang daming Filipinos ang interested. Healthcare Assistant Diploma. All right? So, this program, guys, also, according sa provincial government, just last month, ipaprioritize yung mga may background sa healthcare assistant if they apply for permanent residency under skills immigration pathway. So, early childhood and healthcare assistant. There's so much in demand sa Canada. You might ask, ano ba yung ginagawa ng mga healthcare assistants? They're like, they provide personal care in various healthcare settings, like in hospital, community groups, acute hospital care. So they provide assistance to the nurses. You can check workbc.ca, may video doon. And yung model pa, yung nag-demonstrate ng ano pa yung daily life ng isang healthcare assistant is a Filipino actually, which, signifies ang daming mga healthcare professionals na Filipinos talaga sa Canada. All right, you may want to watch that for you to learn more about the program. And this program, guys, as you can see, lucrative, minimum wage per hour, average would be between 21 to 26, of course, depending on your length of experience. And I want to mention this early. So sa lahat ng programs ng VCC, nag-accept kami ng Duolingo, which is the easiest online English exam, except the healthcare assistant. Because this is a competency-based program, so you will have to take these acceptable English tests. So if you're interested, as early as now, kuha na kayo ng IELTS academic. All right, overall score 6.0, 6.0 din sa speaking and listening, and 5.5 sa reading and writing. So get your IELTS academic very soon and apply. So we go to the application process. VCC has an application fee amounting to $145 Canadian. This is non-refundable and non-transferable. Therefore, you have to pay this once you have completed collating, all right, all application requirements, since non-refundable siya. And you have to carefully think, ano ba talaga ang program na gusto nyo? Because in case you decide to change your program, that's another application fee. Because this one is non-transferable. The initial deposit varies. The range could be between 8,000 to 40,000, depending on the program. How to apply, as mentioned early on, Sun-Cor, Kuya Nikki, and Kuya Mikmik are very good partners of VCC. So please coordinate with them for you to secure a letter of acceptance from VCC. All right, they can help you. And as for the tuition, this is the range of tuition fees per credential. Kindly just go over them. This one, guys, is a very good illustration to really convince you to invest in your international education. So as you can see, these are the programs. Ito yung expected or estimate tuition for the whole program duration. And ito yung projected annual median salary nyo. For example, you will take business and project management. All right? The whole tuition fee for 2 years is approximately 37,149. Your expected annual median salary by the time you start working is 70,000 Canadian dollars. So what's the message? You can easily offset, all right, your investment sa inyong international education. May return of investment agad. At in terms of the tuition, all right? So mababawi nyo agad siya by the time you start working. And the list goes on. For example, you take up network tech admin and security, you invest 39,000 Canadian dollars in your tuition for 2 years. Expected salary for a year is as high as 93,000 Canadian dollars. So these are very compelling reasons, guys, for you to really choose the study pathway and start your plans of studying in Canada. Moving on, so let's go to the English requirements. Ito lang yung acceptable English exam sa VCC. Karamihan sa mga programs namin, mayroong English test na nire-require. Maliban sa 4 na hinighlight ko kanina, Business and Project Management, Business Management, Network Tech, lahat yung 3 post-degree diploma. Just submit a certification that English is the MOI. Then, Network Security Advanced Certificate. So, as mentioned nga guys kanina, maraming Filipinos ngayon ang nagtitake ng Duolingo because it's viable, it's affordable at only around 2,500 pesos, and it's the easiest online English exam according to the students. Napakadali raw. And of course, you can get the result in 2 to 3 days after you take the exam. So why should you choose VCC? I'll wrap it up. Maraming reasons. On top of that, even if you don't choose VCC, the first thing you have to ask is that an accredited designated learning institution? Because these are the schools allowed to welcome international students. Yes, VCC is a DLI, and lahat ng programs namin, as long as at least 8 months on duration and full-time, PGW eligible. All right? You can work in Canada afterwards. Highly employable ang programs. We're located in Vancouver. It's a great location, the #1 place in Canada for work. We have the reputation. So, as a public college, guys, we require na ang instructors namin dapat may at least 8 years na work background sa industry, because we expect them to be the top source of job referrals for our students. All right? So, napaka-stringent ng hiring process ng VCC. We choose the instructors who could really help you, all right, find jobs or job opportunities. So, I already mentioned mataas ang employment rate. Yung sa ibang programs, ito yung employment rate nila. For example, sa hospitality, 93%. Sa automotive, 88%. Sa early childhood, 85%. Tataas yan definitely. Ngayong in dire need talaga ang province ng mga early childhood care educators. And we have the industry connection. So we're very proud to say that BCC has this strong connection or partnership sa mga top businesses or industry players. Like, for example, if you think of the tourism or hotel industry, partners namin lahat yung hotels sa Vancouver, like Fairmont, Marriott, Shangri-La, Samsung, BMW, RJC Engineers, Dermalogica, and many others. We, as often as possible, organize avenues to connect our students, international students, and these business leaders. And that serves as an opportunity for students to find jobs. And this one. So, nasabi kanina ng mga kuyas, it would help in your resume, di ba? If you show that you have work background in a Canadian setting or nag-work kayo habang nag-aaral. Ay, sorry. Ay, correct. nag-work kayo habang nag-aaral. So that's, yes, and that's what VCC really wants you to achieve, because Canadian employers, it's very important for them na ang mga in choosing an applicant, they choose the ones na merong work background sa isang Canadian work setting. So VCC provides you practical education. We train you in our fully operational and commercialized facilities. So may sarili kami guys na restaurant, salon, dental clinic, coffee shop, bistro, auto shop, childcare center, lahat yan fully operational, run and managed by our international students. In these facilities, you gain real-life Canadian experience, you expand your industry network, and of course, you enhance your industry confidence because you already experience how it feels. Working in that industry. So confident na kayo when you enter the workforce. Kung napanood nyo nga yung The Good Doctor, si Dr. Murphy, may cafeteria doon, di ba? May coffee shop. So lahat yun, fully operational. Nagugulat yung Canadians kasi ang nag-run, nag-manage, nag-cook ng mga bread, nag-prepare ng menu, lahat mga international students. And these are the supporting services offered by VCC: free advising services in immigration once you have your student number, financial aids in some programs, disability services, indigent services, free counseling, free tutorial services. We also help you with your career navigation, guys. So help package your resume, for example, by the time you start applying. We train you with your interviews so that you'll be more confident, okay? And maraming testimonials na yung mga Filipino sa VCC. So, for example, Emmanuel here, taking graphic design, Cheska, hospitality, Liza, hospitality, and Cheska, culinary. They all believe that they made the right choice and that they are headed towards their dream of becoming a professional graphic designer, of becoming a chef, because they made the right choice, and that's choosing us, choosing VCC. And alam nyo bang, ang mga Filipinos sa VCC, they are taking leadership roles. So marami na kasi. In fact, sa Business and Project Management, mas marami na ang Filipinos kaysa sa mga Indian students who for the longest time have been the dominant population. And as mentioned, they're taking leadership roles. Si Iran here, taking Business and Project Management. She was elected as the downtown representative sa Student Council, Student Union of VCC. And just 2 months ago, she was elected as the downtown representative to the highest governing council of Vancouver Community College, like the Board of Regents sa UP. All right? So, ang downtown representative, guys, is a Filipino, and that's Iran. Nakaka-proud, di ba? I am personally very proud of her. That's why I like talking about her. So, you'll be more confident when you study at VCC kasi yung mga kapwa niyo kababayan, they're taking leadership roles. All right? So, ang gagaling nila. And you will be one of them. So, for the next steps, we look forward to seeing you all at Vancouver Community College. And as mentioned, please speak with Kuya Nikki and Kuya Mikmik. Sun-Cor Unlimited, they're a good partner of VCC. They can help you secure an LOA, and they can guide, of course, you guys in your study permit application, which I suppose is the most stressful part of becoming an international student. They can definitely help you being, licensed and registered immigration consultants and being international students themselves. So thank you so much all for your attention. I'm done with my presentation. I'll hand it over to you, Kuya Nikki and Kuya Mikmik. Thank you.
Yun. Thank you very much, Ms. Rona.
Na-expect ako, Kuya Nikki, dun sa fine dining na sinabi na run by students eh.
Yeah, actually, meron na tayong appointment dun, bro. Pina-reserve na as early as now.
Ayun.
Bigyan muna natin ng breather si Ms. Rona kasi alam ko mahaba-haba yung discussion eh. Just would like to share din yung isang video ng International Education ng Vancouver Community College. I-play ko lang siya para at least makahinga muna.
My name's Hong Chen. I'm from China. I'm studying culinary art in VCC.
I'm Parsa. I'm currently studying at the CPE, College Preparation English program at Vancouver Community College.
Hi, my name is Zahir Ibrahim. I am attending VCC for the Auto Body Collision course.
My name is Queen Padilla, and I'm studying hair design here at VCC.
My name is Annie. I'm from South Korea, and I'm studying in culinary arts program.
My name is Guru Raj. I'm from India. I'm doing culinary arts international program.
My name is Nancy. I'm currently just a graduate from hospitality management diploma program at Vancouver Community College.
Whenever I was looking at different places in Canada, Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, all of them, I see that here is kind of the best place.
I love the climate here, and I love the oceans, the mountains on the west coast. I love the people from everywhere in the world. They are really dynamic individuals.
There are so many sightseeing and tourism places. Especially I like Whistler because sometimes I go there, I feel very free.
The reason why I picked VCC is because I was living in a homestay before, and they took the baking program, and they bring me here to look at some of the programs as well. And I would say this is probably the best program I've ever seen.
I chose this program because I didn't really like to do office kind of work. I'm a hands-on type of person. I loved automotive in high school.
One of my friends is working as a cook, and she told me VCC have a great culinary program. When I came to our class, there are so many international students from everywhere.
You make lots of friends easily, so once you get in, you'll probably make like 10 friends in a day.
We always hang out for movies and go to the bars.
We have fun outside of the class. And a couple of my friends are from China, Korea. I've never met anybody from China before.
They are so open-minded and they really want to learn our culture, the other cultures.
I like how people in VCC are just behaving to each other. I mean, the atmosphere of the college with kind of like a friendly staff.
They're really helpful to answer our questions, and after the class, during the break, they're like friends. They talk to us, they try to help us.
All the instructors are great. They're pretty funny, they're nice guys. They help you a lot. If you're having trouble, you just confront them.
If you need any help, they always help you. If you get put in a situation where you're uncomfortable, they'll definitely help you with that, and they won't pressure you to do anything you're not comfortable with at all.
Instructors in my department have one same goal, that all of them are kind of like anonymously agreeing on that goal, and that one is to help students to reach their educational goals.
The word I always use is passion and also motivation. Good attitude is good for people study and work in hospitality industry. So I did it. I think everybody come here, they can do it better than me, I hope.
My name is Guru Raj, and I'm VCC.
My name is Nancy. I am VCC.
I'm Hong. I'm VCC.
Hi, I'm Parsa, and I'm VCC.
My name is Annie. I am VCC.
My name is Kuyas, and I'm VCC. Ayun. So I just want to share something. It's very, sila mismo yung mga student itself. Naranasan nila yung how education in Vancouver, community college. Ayun. Dumadami na yung mga katanungan. So yun, i-run through natin muna. Shoutout muna sa lahat po ng viewers. We're ready for the Q&A. Ito po, shoutout muna tayo, bro. Pa-shoutout po, Sir Nick. Ayan, si Luisa.
Luisa ba to? Hi po.
Parang student ko to dati, bro. Ayan, nag-iba na kasi itsura. Hello, shoutout from Pampanga. Ayan. Good morning po dyan sa Canada, si Stephanie Villanueva. Ayan.
Hi, good morning po.
Ayan, si Joy Belda Tres. Shoutout po, kabayan. Hello. Ito yung from Albay. Ayan. Kabayan po ni Miss Rona, si Joy. Ayan.
Hello, Joy.
Tapos, ano ba tayo? Si Rona Pai, watching from UAE. Ayan po. Tapos si Mark, good morning mga Kuyas. And then, so yun, may question tayo dito, Miss Rona. Very important din to. No? This is also my personal question is regarding scholarships. Alam mo naman yung Pilipino, kung saan tayo makakatipid. Tatanong talaga natin.
Yes.
Do you offer entrance scholarship po ba?
So yun, unfortunately we don't. So VCC does not offer guys entrance scholarships, unfortunately. However, once you are enrolled na or VCC student ka na, there are some programs na mayroong scholarships na ina-offer or bursaries. For example, sa automotive or transportation trades, in partnership kami sa BMW, nag-offer ang BMW. May mga external donors or partners offering scholarships sa hospitality, sa cosmetology, sa Samsung kapag nag-electronics repair kayo. But kung entrance scholarships, wala po. Alright? So, I don't want to sugarcoat, I don't want to lie, but that's the unfortunate answer.
Yan. Pero, may pero.
But wait.
There's more. VCC in partner with Sun-Cor. Sun-Cor has its own scholarship.
Wow.
Pag kukuha kayo ng LOA sa amin, kasi remember, Sun-Cor, we're the only immigration agency na licensed and registered na nag-o-offer ng DIY na option. No? Para makatipid kayo. No? Pero kung kukuha kayo ng LOA sa Sun-Cor, and you will do the DIY challenge namin, we have the support group for helping you out how to do DIY as well. And starting today until May 3rd, okay, we will be, pag once ma-approve yung visa ninyo, we will be giving back $500 Canadian. Ayun, imagine yun, $500 Canadian. Yun. And also, yun nga, part na rin dun sa Canadian, sa $500 Canadian is you can pay up your Duolingo. You can pay up your entrance application fee as well. Doon nyo na kukunin yun. Kumbaga, we will reimburse that through the
over na lahat.
So, saan ka pa? We're the only immigration agency na dito sa Canada naka-base, but we are offering our service to all our kababayan na we can cover that cost. No? We can reimburse that. But still, mayroon ka pang extra. Ayun. And that's around 500. Magkano ba yun, bro? That's almost 21,000 pesos.
42 na yata ba yung palit? Or pagnanan sa 40. Para 20,000.
So, yun pa lang, that will cover the Duolingo and then the application fee. So, yun. So, in part, sa VCC lang naman ito offer. Kasi nga, VCC has a special heart. I mean, place in our heart as a Sun-Cor.
Yes, we have a special heart.
You got us.
Gusto ko talagang tulungan natin yung kababayan natin, no? Kasi ang ano nga namin advocacy namin ni Kuya Mikmik is to help you out to come to Canada the cheapest way as possible. No? And hindi po kami upfront na although we do process visas and all types of visas, mapa-student man, mapa-work, mapa-extension, but still we always offer na i-try niyo muna mag-DIY, no? Kasi nga, kaya naman, sabi nga namin na wala naman nakalagay sa immigration website that you need to have a lawyer, a consultant, or
hindi siya mandatory
to process your visa. No, it's a very straightforward application. But, sometimes, sabi nga ni Kuya Mikmik, DIY is not for everyone. For some people, yung mga walang oras, kasi they're working. Most of them naman din. Yung others naman is hindi confident when it comes to online application. So, in that way, we can always jump in and offer a service. Magkano ba yung service namin sa study visa? So ang service po namin, wala pong palabok, wala pong hidden charges. It's only 2,000 Canadian dollars. So roughly nasa 80,000 pesos. Now, depende sa exchange. Pero yun nga, ano ba included din? Si Kuya Mikmik mismo ang mag-edit ng SOP ninyo. Si Kuya Mikmik magre-review lahat ng papers ninyo. So, Ms. Rona, ano lang, we're very proud to say na kami lang yung agency na yung mismong may-ari ang kausap mo. No, let me know kung meron ka bang kilalang agency na mismong may-ari ang kumakausap sa clients.
There's a couple, pero yun nga, kayo talaga is very hands-on and kayo talaga yung kausap ng mga clients, ng mga students. And I actually want to thank you guys for that 500 rebate ba or scholarship.
Yeah, we call it cashback.
Giving
we call it cashback. Yes. So once they arrive here,
it's their way of giving back. So, di ba, ang saya. I mean, thank you mga Kuyas for that. Na-appreciate ng VCC.
Yeah.
Ayan. So, asa na ba yung mga questions natin?
Ayun. So yun, sa scholarship, how long does the LOA process? Ayan.
So, ang average processing time is 16 business days. So, that has always been the standard, guys. However, there may be months or, instances where the admission team is getting a high volume of applications or inquiries. And because of that, pwedeng umabot siya ng 2 to 3 weeks. Pero yun nga, expect na in 2 to 3 weeks, you'll get your letter of offer.
So, paano ba yun? May letter of offer? Do they need to do the down payment ba? Or when do they need to pay the school?
So, you will have to pay the initial deposit within 2 weeks after you receive the letter of offer. All right? So, after you receive the letter of offer, within 2 weeks, you have to pay. You can request for an extension if, let's say, merong issue, you're having difficulty securing the deposit. That's possible. Just send an email request to the admission team, the one who sent you the letter of offer requesting for payment extension. But on a standard basis, it has to be within 2 weeks after you receive your LOO.
Okay, and how much po yung deposit for it?
So it varies, guys. For example, if you're talking about the post-degree diploma programs of BCC, yung wala ng IELTS or English test, the initial deposit under the regular stream is 10,300 Canadian dollars. All right? Kung network technology admin and security, for example, it's 8,100 Canadian dollars. That's regular stream. Kapag mag-STS kayo, which requires the first year tuition, it has, of course, to be higher. For example, kung network tech, it's around 22,100, the 1 year tuition fee already.
Ayun. At saka, Kuya Mikmik, ano ba? Much better ba bayaran nila yung first sem or deposit or mas maganda yung 1 year na?
On the application standpoint kasi, money talks in terms of afford ba ng student. Hindi po natin kailangan maging super yaman to study abroad, but we have to demonstrate that we can actually afford studying abroad. Kasi po, like we mentioned earlier, hindi mandatory yung mag-part-time work, hindi rin guaranteed na may work. Madaming work, yes, of course, but some individuals prefer not to work. Some individuals are not capable of working dahil sa stress sa school. So the best way to demonstrate that you are financially stable is kung binayadan na po natin yung tuition fee. Kasi lagi nga sabi ni Kuya Nikki, at the end of the day, babayadan po talaga natin yung tuition fee. There are no promissory notes, IOUs. You have to pay your next semester during your, yung second sem nyo, babayadan nyo habang nasa first sem kayo. So, mangyayari po na babayadan ng tuition fee. And if you are very serious about your education, it's always good to pay. It's not mandatory, but does it help with your application? Yes, lalo na yung mga, for example, meron pong nagbenta ng lupa, biglang may bulk deposit. So, syempre, yung visa officer isipin, ano kaya itong bulk deposit na to, totoo kaya to o hindi. Pero kung napakita yung, yes, may bulk deposit ako kasi nagbenta ako, and I used those funds to pay my tuition fee. So ipinapakita natin na seryoso talaga tayo mag-aaral.
Yes. Kahit naman regular stream kayo, you can still pay the 1 year tuition fee. And even you can also open a GIC account. No? Hindi ibig sabihin pag SDS doon ka lang pwede. So a lot of students right now naging trend na hindi regular stream sila, hindi sila nag-take ng IELTS because the program doesn't required. But nagbayad sila ng 1 year na tuition fee, tapos nag-open sila ng 10,000 na GIC. So yun, na-establish na nila yung proof of fund. Pero bro, yung latest ngayon na kailangan natin i-establish kung 2-year yung program nyo, kailangan i-establish kung saan yung source ng fund for the 2nd year program.
Madami kasi, Kuya Nicky, na mga DIYer, pag nagpe-present ng funds, pinapakita nila yung future earning ng OWP. And minsan yung mga denial makikita mo. Open work permit is not a job offer, so there's no guarantee of work. So, ano ba yun sa Tagalog? Binibilang yung CCU ng hirap, ano ba yun? Do not count the chicks ba? Unless the eggs hatched. Parang binabutcher ko yung saying, hindi ko maalala paano pero
ayun. So once again guys, much better kung bayaran nyo na lang yung first sem or 1 year. We would recommend rather than paying the initial deposit. Kasi ganoon din, babayaran nyo din naman yun eh. Pero before natin, like I said, before tayo mag-engage sa ganito, we need to be sure, no? Kasi nga, although hindi na kasi nare-refund, these are non-refundable fees kasi. No, hindi kasi pwedeng pag sa tingin mo ayaw mo, biglang ay magwi-withdraw ako. No? And I wanted to ask Ms. Rona, paano ba yung withdrawal process ng VCC?
So if you'd like, well, hopefully it doesn't happen. Pero guys, if you like to withdraw, then you just send, you just complete or fill out the withdrawal form. All right. And unfortunately, we have this non-refundable fee sa initial deposit between 5,000 to 6,000 CAD. Kapag suddenly nag-cancel or nag-withdraw kayo sa program because of, let's say, whimsical reason, for example, nag-decide kayong mag-aral na lang sa Australia, sa UK, or nag-decide kayong mag-aral sa ibang school, hindi nyo na makukuha yung 5,000 to 6,000 of CAD ng inyong initial deposit. That's why you really have to think carefully if you're choosing VCC and ito ba yung program na gusto nyo. Alright, so just fill out the withdrawal form and send to VCC. Pero yun nga, if halimbawa ma-deny naman yung study permit, I believe the Kuyas are the ones experts to elaborate this. You can get the full initial deposit. Ang ibawas lang ng VCC is 250 administrative fee, but the entire initial deposit amount will be returned to you.
Yeah, so just to be clear, pag na-refuse lang po, pag na-refuse lang po ang yung visa natin. And Ms. Rona, is there, if I wanted to do a deferral, for example, na-refuse ako ng September intake, I wanted to defer to January, do I need to pay again the application fee?
So, your application, so, if it's for first deferral, free siya. Okay, guys? Yung first lang ang free. Kapag subsequent deferrals, gusto nyo mag-second, mag-third, mag-fourth, and so on and so forth, every time you defer, you will have to pay the application fee. So what's the message? We don't want you to delay your study, okay? So, aral kayo agad. Avoid deferrals. That's why we only offer one free deferral. Alright? So, it's best kasi yung study permit nyo kasi coterminous sa nyo, di ba? Sa duration ng study. So, mag-apply ulit kayo ng study permit. So, we don't recommend deferrals.
Ayun. So, at least, guys, once again, libre po, one instance ng deferral. Pero, this is only applies pag same program ba or even if I change a program?
So, that's tricky, okay? That's why when I was doing the presentation, I told you guys to think carefully kung yan ba ang gusto niyong program because should you wish to transfer or change your program, you will have to pay another application fee, submit another application. All right. So this is entirely a new application. Forgotten na yung una. And halimbawa, nagbayad na kayo ng initial deposit doon sa una yung program, may yung non-refundable na sinasabi ko, that will apply. Alright? So that applies kapag nag-change kayo ng program or nag-cancel kayo ng program. So think carefully before you choose the program and before you pay the initial deposit.
Ayun, at least clear na sa lahat. And Ms. Rona, do you offer 1+1 in one LOA for two programs in one LOA?
So we don't offer 1+1, but what we do, we have a few programs na merong, let's say, two or more credentials. For example, ang cosmetology program, which is a 2-year diploma program, it combines 2 specializations, hairstyle and body care. So, for example, natapos yun yung dalawang programs, you get a certificate for each, so dalawang certificates na yun, plus diploma, so 3 credentials siya. And natapos nilang hairstyle, pwede na kayong mag-exit. May mga students na ganun ang ginagawa, lalo na kapag nakaka-receive sila ng work offer sa employer. Alright, sa CAD and BIM, so it has several specializations also. But we don't have yung sinasabi nilang 1+1. You will have to complete the program first before you can choose another program. Or you can start another program.
Ayun, at least clear sa lahat yun. At yung sikat sa Pilipinas ngayon, bro, yung tinatawag ng ladderized program ng ibang school.
Tsaka maganda kasi kung yun nga, if you feel na you're ready, you're already ready with the first year of study, may diploma na agad. For our viewers, yun pong naggugupit ng buhok dito, kailangan din po may lisensya. Ayun pong ano yung tawag doon? Nagpe-pedicure, manicure, nagkukulay ng buhok. May
cosmetologist, hairstylist.
May mga corresponding regulation and license din po sila.
And hindi po mura po. Magpagupit po dito is nasa $20 to $30 po sa lalaki. Sa babae po, mahal. Nasa, I think, 50 to 60 or even 100. Depende po. Sa lalaki kasi $20 to $30 plus tip.
Wala pa yung tip doon.
Wala pa yung tip doon. So, yun yung expect ko, bakit ganito yung buhok namin? Kasi kanya-kanya po kaming gupit. DIY po lahat dito. Ayun. So, it's a good profession din. No? It's one of the mga skilled profession here in Canada na alam natin maraming Pinoy. Alam mo yun, yung sa atin, magpa-pedicure. Ang dami. Tawagin mo siya, yung sa may nakatira sa isang kanto. Yun. Tsaka, mura lang din yung pedicure, ang mga salon sa atin eh. Yung magpakulot ka or magpakulay ka, it's only 1,000. Dito, imagine mo.
Pesos. Diba? 1,000 pesos. Pero dito, I don't know. It's more expensive siguro.
Yes. So, yun. Another question here from one of our live about today. Ano po yung requirement for the LOA?
So, ang general requirements, guys, and this will apply doon sa 3 post-degree diploma program na sinabi ko. Ito na yung application requirements. Prepare nyo na to. Of course, your education documents, college transcript, college diploma, kung ang program post-degree. Pero kung ang program, let's say, grade 10, sabi ko, di ba, we have programs that accept ng high school graduates, 4th year high, like cosmetology, culinary, baking, just submit your high school documents. Pero kung ang program is grade 12, nag-require, of course, ng grade 12 graduation, and part ka ng old curriculum sa Philippines, which has 4 years in high school, kailangan yung isubmit yung high school and college. Alright? So, education documents, of course, transcript and diploma, we have the VCC application form, valid passport. Kung expired na ang passport, attach nyo yung proof na nirenew na yung passport ninyo. Alright? Pwede pa kayong mag-apply. Basta may proof na nag-renew na kayo. What else? The English test requirement. Waive kung post-degree. Pero kung hindi siya naka-waive, kailangan nyo magsabit ng either IELTS Academic or Duolingo or any of the tests I mentioned kanina. And of course, the VCC application fee. It comes with kasama yun para ma-consider na complete application package yung application niyo. You have to pay the application fee. And yeah, Kuya Nikki and Kuya Mick knows the process of VC very well, so you can just talk to them.
Yeah, we'll be happy to help you out. For those, yes, go ahead.
Kuya Nikki, may dadagdag lang ako. May program-specific requirements, guys. For example, yung early childhood care education, kailangan nyo ng 2 letters of recommendation. Alright? Tandaan nyo, kung kulang ang application requirements ninyo, it won't be processed. Sa VCC kasi paunahan ng seat. So, sayang ng oras. Sa graphic design, it requires portfolio, so as with fashion design and production. So, tingnan nyo na lang yung website ko.
Ayun. So, for those, everyone, for those viewers natin or any friends or relatives na gustong mag-apply, we can help you out. Just send us an email at apply@sun-cor.com. Like I said, we will help you filter or help you prepare all the documents before we even submit it to Vancouver, to VCC. No? So, yun naman yung namin forte namin talaga is to really not just help you with applying, but we also will try to our best to give you advice what's the best program for you na kaya niyo i-defend sa immigration, no? Kasi choosing the wrong program can be grounds also for refusal. Hindi naman kung anong gusto natin. Yun lang din yung natin. Hindi pwedeng nurse ka, mag-welding ka bigla. Di ba?
Merong, like sinasabi ko yan, Nikki, kailangan may malakas na hugot. Bakit yun maaralin nila?
Pero pwede naman yun. Marami nga tayong si Kuya Mick mismo, from economics to IT.
Yeah, marami na tayong mga cross-disciplines na, yun nga, malayo, engineer to culinary, may mga nurse to trucking, may kanya-kanyang hugot kasi kada tao. So, as long as you're able to portray everything and everything makes sense, then yun, we should be okay. Miss Rona, may question po pala tayo. Actually, text-in question. You mentioned letter of recommendation po. How recent is recent? Pwede po bang ito ay from a long time ago, or is there a preferred date on the recommendation letter po?
Well, usually, it's within the last 6 months. Pero hindi naman very strict ang VCC. Wag naman guys, mga 10 years ago pa. So, siguro, mga less than 10 years, acceptable pa yon. Alright? So, para din naman na factual pa siya. Alright?
Siguro kasi yung iba concerned, kunyari galing abroad, wala ng contact from the employer, or worse, nagsara yung kumpanya nila. So, yun. May isa pa po akong question. Do you accept transfer credits po pag merong West na course-by-course assessment?
So, BCC does not have an articulation agreement with any Philippine institution or any other institution in Southeast Asia, actually. So, kailangan yun para, let's say, ma-accredit yung units or credits ninyo dito, or let's say in South Asia. We don't have that, so we cannot credit your units here. However, by the time you're already studying at BCC, you can send an appeal sa department ninyo. If you notice na entirely similar, okay, very parehong-pareho yung tinake yung subject here sa subject doon, let's say, sa specific term. Pwede kayong mag-appeal. But of course, it's subject to approval by the department.
Ayun, thank you very much.
Ayun. May another tayo dito from Bernadette Vargas. Pwede po ba credit card pambayad sa tuition fee?
So guys, ang pagbayad ng lahat ng fees sa VCC, including application fee, through Flywire lang. Alright? It's an online payment platform that accepts multiple bank payment methods. Like, kasama na yan dyan yung debit card, credit card. So yes, definitely you can use your credit card provided that you pay via Flywire platform.
Yes. Tsaka, siyempre, yung limit ninyo, dapat i-check nyo rin. Yeah, kasi may something for bank fees pala din pa through Flywire.
So and if I may add, sorry, Kuya Nikki, I keep on interrupting you. If I may add po, Kuya Nikki, marami kasi common yung issue ng student na, Miss Rona, I only have this daily limit. Anong gagawin ko? So if that happens, guys, we accept multiple payments, or you pay in tranches. Ngayong araw, certain amount, like let's say ang initial deposit 10,000, you pay today mga 3,000, the next day 3,000, hanggang sa makompleto nyo. Pwede po yun. Kasi very common question yun ng mga students.
Yun. Thank you very much. Another question here from Jane Garlejo Dibelen. Hi po, ano po ang PDD in nursing? naman po, meron po ba kayo for January 2023 intake?
So wala po kaming PDD on nursing. So tatlo lang ang post-degree diploma namin. Those are Business and Project Management, Business Management, and Network Technology Admin and Security. We have, however, Healthcare Assistant Diploma. All right? So hindi siya practical nursing. It's healthcare assistant. Hindi talaga siya yung maging nurse kayo. More on parang you provide aid to nurses, to doctors, you prepare the patients, ganun ang nature ng work. Pero registered profession siya, health science profession. Alright po. So healthcare assistant lang ang pwede nang applyan ng international students sa VCC. Practical nursing is only for domestic.
Ayun. Thank you very much. So if you want to learn about the tuition fee, the availability of the program, I would recommend the best source is the website ng VCC. As much as hindi wala po kaming ganun din, pag magtatanong kayo sa amin, pupunta lang din kami sa website ng school. So this is part of our due diligence to also, do some research from ourselves. Kasi nga, the best person should know your study pathway is yourself. Kami naman po as an immigration agency, we are just guiding you. But pagdating po dito, kayo po yung sasabak, no? So we need to do our research then for the tuition fee and availability. Ayun. Ms. Rona, are you still okay? Alam ko it's getting late na. It's already...
No, I had 3 cups of coffee today.
Oh, wow. Lakas.
Americano.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, bro, do you have any questions from your
Ako siguro lang. What are the typical jobs or part-time jobs? Kasi ito common question to ng mga aspiring applicants. Ano po yung mga typical jobs to expect na part-time while studying in the vicinity of Vancouver Community College?
Ang nakikita kong common jobs ng mga Filipino students sa Vancouver, of course, pag-work sa grocery, bakery, kung kaya ng oras yung iba sa, let's say, sa mall. Pero, of course, limited lang kasi yung oras. But many of them, sa mga groceries ang nagiging work. Also, yung iba sa hotels. So, those are the common works that you can expect. I mean, siguro Kuya Nikki and Kuya Mikmik can, of course, agree with this. I mean, we just have to be very not picky sa Canada.
Yeah.
No? Walang arte-arte. When I was going around Vancouver before, ang mga Filipinos doon, guys, 2 to 3 jobs ang ginajuggle in a day. Alright? Just to get through. Hindi sila maarte. So, wag lang tayong medyo super maarte. Okay lang maarte ng konti. Wag lang tayong super picky. Okay? And we will find a job. Kasi ang daming jobs sa Vancouver, sa Canada. Yun nga lang, kung halimbawa, you do white-collar task, job here, manager ka pa, don't feel bad if you do a job na sa grocery or sa bakery. It's the reality. What can you say, Kuya Nikki? Did I share it correctly? What do you think?
Oo naman. I mean, by the end of the day, basta legal lang yung trabaho mo. No? Lagi namin pinaparemind yung mga estudyante natin, please don't do cash jobs. Kasi nga, these are undocumented employment. So anything mangyari sa inyo, hindi po kayo covered. At the same time, baka ito pa yung maging ground natin na mapauwi tayo. No? Kasi nga, we go beyond the 20 hours. Kasi nga, ito yung mga kababayan natin na misled ng ibang agencies na sinasabi nila na huwag kang mag-alala, kaya mong kitain doon. No? Kaya mong buhayin sarili mo. No? Which is sad to say na hindi po talaga, we need to be financially ready. No? And not only that, once again, go back tayo sa main focus natin dito is to study. The 20 hours is just an option. It's not a mandatory. Ang dami naming student na kilala ni Kuya Mikmik na they never opted to do work kasi nga most of the students are nag-graduate like 10 years or 15 years ago. No? Kailangan nila i-recalibrate lang yung mindset nila and how to study again. No, and in doing that, they need to learn i-set muna nila yung study habit nila, i-overhaul muna yung utak natin. At the same time, pag na-manage na nila yung time nila, and then that's the time that they can apply for work. Pero wag nating gawin na work muna bago yung pag-aaral. Kasi nga, marami po talagang bumabagsak. This is the reality, no? Kung magtatanong kayo, may bumabagsak pa? Yes, may bumabagsak. No, ang tendency ng ito, pag may bumagsak, yun nga, mag-extend ka ng kasi hindi ka graduate sa scheduled time dapat gagraduate ka. At the same time, it will be costly. No, minsan, what if yung kasi minsan yung iba, prerequisite yung mga subjects. Hindi mo pwedeng kukunin yung computer 2 kasi kailangan mo ng computer 1.
Saka siguro, kanina kasi may pinakita si Ms. Rona yung cost of tuition fee versus yung potential annual salary ninyo. So, as a student, konting tiis-tiis lang. Initially, your job is to study.
Yes.
And then eventually, you will be rewarded naman for studying. Maganda naman po ang schools like Vancouver Community College are well respected. So, syempre, yung trabaho din na makukuha ninyo, maganda din. Medyo lang talaga. Sa simula, masakit kasi sa loob natin gumagastos tayo. We have the tendency na gusto natin mabawi agad. But if you plan it carefully, you prepare well, mababawi nyo siya talaga once you start working. Kunyari kanina pinakita 37 yung 2-year tuition fee pero 70,000 agad yung potential annual salary for I think business and project management yata yung nakita ko kanina. So that's very good return, and yun nga po, wag tayo masyado maging choosy kasi well, you have to be realistic. If you have a good number of budget, you have the time to pick the job you want. But if you are medyo sakto lang on the tight side ng budget, then it never hurts to try other jobs. For example, yung iba natin, Kuya Nicky, mga students na kunyari regional manager sa Philippines, tapos let's say sa grocery, nag-work. Pag kinakamusta ko, lagi na sinasabi, parang mas okay nga itong trabaho to kasi hindi stress yung utak. Pagtapos mo sa shift mo, wala ka nang iniisip sa gabi about your work. School lang, homework, and then you do a simple job so you don't get stressed. Tapos parang some of them kasi nasa mindset din, iniisip nila parang exercise. So, nag-exercise ka na, kumikita ka pa, may laman pa yung resume mo via your part-time work.
Yes, tama yun. We just need to start somewhere. At the same time, sabi nga ni Ms. Rona kanina, this is an investment. No, you need to invest money, time, effort talaga. And like other business, the return of investment, hindi naman next week, hindi naman next month, hindi naman next year. Yun nga, yung return of investment, it could be in 2 years, 3 years time, 5 years time. And nagmamatter yan sa atin. Hindi porke naging unsuccessful yung iba, ibig sabihin unsuccessful tayo. You cannot compare apples to oranges. Although we are the same food, pero magkaiba yung profile natin lahat.
Kuya Nicky and Kuya Mikmik, I have a question if you don't mind po. Was there ever an instance na, yun nga, sabi nyo nag-fail yung student, was there ever an instance na may Philippine international student na pinauwi sa Philippines or let's say nga could not pay the tuition? Ano yung option niya? Actually, dalawang question nito. Ano yung pwede niyang option kung gusto niya pa mag-study ulit? Kasi ayaw niyang umuwi ng Pilipinas pero he could not pay anymore.
So, dun tayo sa bumagsak muna. There are instances some students cannot handle yung frustration na bumagsak sila. Some students, pag nag-fail na masyadong na-discourage, emotionally damaged, kumbaga hindi nila matake. Some people actually go home voluntarily. Some people having problems with money, sometimes meron kasing mga student bodies na possible na mag-grant ng temporary aid. Yun namang may mga open work permit partners, minsan kasi nagka-qualify na sila for personal loan. Depende kasi kung gaano kaganda yung credit score nila. So some of them finance it that way. Wala pa naman ako nakilalang nagsasangla dito. Madalang yata yung pawn shop, parang konti pa lang nakita ko. Pero some of them, pag alam ng medyo tagilid sila, there are student bodies and student organizations naman that could possibly, but cannot guarantee na they could momentarily provide aid para lang while you're trying to figure things out. Pero pag tumigil po kasi tayo mag-aral tas hindi natin sinabi sa school, pwede tayo report ng school na non-enrollment yung estudyante. Thereby, you are not actively pursuing education, which is your main contract as a study permit holder.
It's very informative. Thank you.
Just to add lang din, Ms. Rona, ito nga yung sinasabi namin palagi that you need to be financially ready. Kaya nga yung requirement again to pay, to get ready for the 1-year tuition fee at saka yung $10,000 na living expense mo. No, yung $10,000 kasi magtrabaho ka man or hindi, mabubuhay ka for the, for the siguro 6 to 1 year dito. Pero yun nga yung sa 1 year na tuition fee, hindi po talaga natin kayang, lalo na kung single lang tayo, hindi po kaya yung 20 hours po na work pambayad ng tuition fee. Okay, ito yung masakit na nangyayari ngayon. Why some of the students, I'm not saying all, some of the students are engaging to cash jobs. Kasi nga, nafo-force sila eh. Kumbaga, wala silang choice eh. If I don't have money to pay my tuition fee, and if the 20 hours is not enough, if I don't have any other resources, what would I need to do? I will matitempt sila mag ng illegal jobs or cash jobs. And nangyayari niyan, pwede tayo mapauwi pag may nagsumbong. It could be someone here in Canada, it could be your friend, it could be someone na, alam mo yun, we're engaging jobs na beyond the 20 hours and illegal pa yun. So ayaw natin mangyari yun. Kaya palagi namin nare-remind, you need to be financially prepared. No, nalulungkot nga kami nung may ibang agency na nagsasabi na we will help you with the finances for the proof of funds. Alam mo, pagdating dito, yes, napapunta nila dito. Pero pagdating dito, first is they need to pay the principal amount that they borrowed. Second, they need to pay the interest. And third, bubuhayin mo sarili mo. And how would you do that if you're just a single student? So ito yung pumapasok, yung nagiging financially stressed yung tao. It's either di na kayang gastos, uwi sila, or mapupunta sila doon, uutang sila ng mapupush silang umutang na hindi din nila kayang bayaran. And yung cash job, which is ayaw talaga naming mag-push sila doon kasi bawal po talaga yun.
That's very helpful info, Kuya Nikki. If I may add, actually I wanted to say this kanina nung yung may nagtanong about scholarship, and not to disappoint you really, pero yun nga, yung mga, if there are many international students, if I may share, who are looking for scholarships, as mentioned by Kuya Nikki, financial capability is very important. You cannot rely on the scholarships or financial aids of the school. All right? Kung meron man, start lang yon. But you have to rule them out lahat by the time you become an international student. Without those, but kaya nyo paling mag-thrive, okay? Mag-survive as an international student. So not rely on scholarships, rely on your own financial capability. That's why if you're planning na maging IS, prepare as early as now, then you probably have to save in 2 to 3 years. You planned for it, di ba? Mas malaki yung chance.
Yep. That's true, Mim. May mga nagko-contact sa amin na hindi naman itaga sa bato, pero parang they're short of saying, Kuya, itaga mo sa bato, in 2 years mag-a-apply ako, I'll connect with you again. And true enough, they do. Kasi after assessment, they get the real talk. They realize na, hindi pa pala ako ready. So they prepare. 1 to 2 years is a good enough time actually to prepare naman.
To save. Yeah.
Yep, to save. Kasi you're saving for something kasi na that could change your life and your children's lives forever. Kaya siyempre, better preparation leads to better results. A good number of times.
Bro, just to share na lang din, bro. Sa mga nag-apply, ng international student, kung single po kayo, magkano ba kailangan namin is settle for a 1-year program? Papunta kayo dito. Siguro, yung 1-year tuition fee plus yung 10,000, roughly around 1.2 to 1.3 or 1.5, no? Kasi to cover yung pamasahin ninyo or kung mag-access kayo sa agency.
Tsaka yung 10,000 kasi na yun yung parang above poverty line. So, hindi porket may 10,000 ka, comfortable na rin yung life na ina-expect mo. Hindi porket may 10,000 ka, may nakita kang iPhone, gusto mong bilhin, $2,000 na agad yun. So, 8,000 na lang yung pera mo for the year. If you want it to be more comfortable, syempre, you also have to set aside more money for yourself to be financially independent and independent of work, kumbaga.
Yes, kaya nga dinesign din ng government yung GIC, yung Garden Investment Certificate, na 10,000 tapos ibabalik sa inyo in a monthly basis. No? This would help you manage your finances as well. Kasi kung sabi ko yung 10,000 nasa bulsa mo lang yan, baka kasi matitempt ka uy, may Louis Vuitton. Tay dyan.
Yung classmate ko, Kuya Nikki, parang 3 sila ganun nangyari palibasa. They're very young, tapos they're not from the Philippines, pero kumbaga na mura kasi yung kotse dito, di ba? So nainganyo sila na bumili ng kotse kasi syempre papogi, forma. So 3 brand yung kotse. Magkakatabi lagi sa parking yan as much as possible. Lagi sila nakatambay sa parking lot. Mga Dodge Challenger yata or something Tapos, yun, nag-aano sila. Food delivery, pizza delivery. Imagine brand new yung kotse kasi parang doon nila naisip na parang sabi ko kasi, wow, siguro ang yaman nyo kasi ang bago ng kotse ninyo. Tapos parang sabi, oh no, we actually made a mistake. We spent our pocket money on the down payment of the car. Tapos yun, nagpa-factory sila and on top of that, nag-aano pa sila, food delivery, mga Domino's Pizza for example. Imagine brand new yung kotse, nagde-deliver ka ng pizza kasi nga hindi kasi achievable sa bansa daw nila magkaroon ng ganung kotse. So nung nakita nila sobrang mura dito, nainganyo sila kasi yung pera hawak nila So yun, kaya importante yung GIC. It takes you away from temptations.
Yeah. At saka papyaw na rin bro. Yung kotse kasi dito, it's a necessity. No? Hindi siya yung more on, depending, a want or a need. Pero yun nga, you can buy a car here with 0 down payment din naman. Pero yung monthly mortgage mo mataas. No? Pero yun nga, just think of it, ay, mura ang kotse, nakabili ko. Pero ano ba ang extra doon? First, insurance. First time, a new driver here in Canada, roughly siguro from 200 to 500 yung insurance mo.
Depending on the city, yes.
Yes.
Monthly po yung $200 to $500.
Tapos may bi-weekly kang babayaran sa mortgage around 200 to 300 din. Tapos yung gas mo pa.
Yes.
Diba? So, lalo na ngayon mataas yung gas. So, a lot of permanent resident or citizen na Pilipino dito, no, they opted not to get a car. Kasi accessible naman yung public transportation Bus, train, subway, no, Uber. Accessible naman siya, no. So yun nga, you need to really manage your finances dapat wisely, no. Hindi porke ay may kotse yung bagong student dumating, may kotse, dapat ako may kotse din. No, don't think like that. No, kasi by end of the day, ikaw, kumakain ka na masarap siya, nagtatrabaho kasi kailangan niya magbayad yung bayaran yung kotse niya. So, yun. So, those are the real talk, no? Natin. And eto, may tanong dito si Chris Castillo. May required age limit po ba ang international student sa VCC, I think?
So, merong minimum age limit. Most programs 18, merong 19, pero walang maximum age limit. Alright? So, sa VCC, you can obtain an LOA regardless of the age. Meron kaming Filipino students in their late 40s. However, the experts here can elaborate. I'm sure there's an implication there by the time you apply for a permanent residency, considering your age. Tama ba mga kuyas?
So there's
age is a factor.
You legally cannot bar somebody from age for studying. Immigration-wise naman, there are points for younger. There are extra points kung mas bata kayo. Hindi naman extra points, pero you're starting off with a higher score if you're entering Canada as a younger student. But there are other ways naman to make up for it. So, hindi naman siya porket 40s ka na. I think pinakamatandang na PR namin 54 yata. So, it depends din kasi on your skill set, on your English skill. Pwede kasing ang bata mo, let's say 25 ka lang, tas yung nasagad mo yung points mo for age, 110. Pero kulelat naman yung English mo. Wala din. Hindi rin ganun ka-useful yung pagiging bata, kumbaga. So, there's, ang hinahanap naman kasi ni Canada in general, holistic applicants na, I think the simplest term would be high-skilled quality applicants. You can be the youngest, you may have the highest education, but if your English is not as well, hindi ka rin maka-communicate. So parang hindi ka rin makakatrabaho dito, for example.
Yes.
So, kumbaga holistic din yung hinahanap ni Canada.
At saka siguro bro, I'll take advantage na rin dito, no, para i-share din sa lahat na you need to always plan for your permanent residency. No? Bago pa lang kayo pumunta dito sa Canada. Hindi yung pagdating dito, ay, dun lang ako magpaplano, paano ako mapi-PR. Dapat, pagdating pa lang dito, day one, you know the blueprint, you have the pathway na alam mo yung gagawin mo. No? Kasi yung PGWP is only offered once. Sobra pong bilis ng panahon. No? Kahit na mag-aral ka ulit, wala nang na PGWP ba offer sa'yo. So let's maximize our time. I-set natin yung timeline natin. Yung goal, talagang may plano kayo. Hindi pwedeng dito ka lang magplano. No? Getting your visa approved is just the beginning of the real journey dito sa Canada. Wag po tayong parang nanalo tayo ng loto. Uy, Canada. No, lahat na nakikita niyo sa Facebook ay mga masayang lang picture yun. Pero yung mga mahirap na challenges, like yung pag-shovel ng snow, maglalakad ka dito in a very cold weather, hindi po yung pinapakita yun. No? Yung ulam namin, kaya naming tawag in 1 week, 1 o 2 ulam lang. Kasi nga, di ba? Hindi nga sabi mo, hindi ko na alam kung yung sinigang kung sira na kasi maasim na. Diba? Tsaka matututo kang magluto dito, no? Kasi to save money. Ayun. Once again, plan for your permanent residency, not just for your study visa. And Sun-Cor is happy to help you out. Hindi po kami namimilit. Basta po, lalapit po kayo sa amin. We will try our best to help you out. And we do have a licensed immigration consultant that can offer his services as well. No. Ayun. Thank you daw, sabi ni Chris Castillo. Ito po, si Marilu Salud Delgado, medyo mataas-taas to. Query po, yung LOO po naka-specify na date is 2023 to August 2024. Okay lang po ba na yung 2-year program o ang program na PDD Business and Project Management, expect ko po ay 2-year din yung duration getting the study visa. Ito yung mga program bro na although 2 years stay program pero kayang tapusin in less than
alangan yung timeline. So kasi 2 sems lang in a year. Kaya maigsi siya tignan pero 2 sems. Yun po kasi pag sinayang 2 years program, hindi naman po the entire 365 days nag-aaral kayo. 2 semesters per year po kasi.
Mm-hmm. So just imagine sabi ko na yung 1 year is only 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
Diba?
So considered po yun na 2 years. Maraming very common na question po itong mga kuyas, no? Itong question ni Marilu. Nakalagay lang sa LOO is parang 1 year lang. Actually, yun nga, sabi ni Kuya Mikmik, sa isang taon, 2 terms, 8 months. Hindi naman mag-aaral ka ng 12 months, di ba? So, 8 months, 1 year. So, total of 4 terms. And considered yun as a 2-year program, eligible for, approximately up to 3 years PGWP, depending on the immigration officer.
Yeah. Nagbe-base naman din yung PGWP sa program mo eh. No? What if yung sabi ko, balik rin natin, what if yung 1-year program mo natapos mo in 2 years? Ibig sabihin ba 2 years din yung PGWP mo?
Hindi ko alam ang sagot, Kuya Nicky.
Naisip ko nga, pwede ba siyang lumagpas matapos in 2 years? Kasi ang school break, 150 days lang technically.
So, ano mo yun? Kasi siyempre, bumagsak. Natapos siya ng 2 years. Hindi ibig sabihin 3 years yung PGWP niya.
Actually, parang, come to think of it, parang may nakausap na ako estudyanteng ganito. Sabi
meron
ko,
bro.
Parang meron nga, parang meron.
Oo. Diba? Pero yun nga, mag-base sila sa program mo. Kahit na yung 2 years program, natapos mo ng 3 years, still, 2 years pa rin siya considered.
Yep.
Kasi yun yung
diploma. Talaga yung validity ng program eh.
Yes. Pero yung 2 years of program, yun nga, sabi niya, is mayroon tayong 3 terms per year. No? Pero sometimes, yun nga, kung January ka, may term break ka sa summer, so hindi ka naman 12 months mag-aaral. So, papasok ka ng January to April, tapos yung May to August mo is break.
Kahit may school sa Pilipinas, may break din eh. Kasi parang, hindi ko may imagine 365 days of the year nag-aaral lang. Medyo
pero tayo, di ba di ba yung Lasal is, Trisem?
Trisem kami, pero meron pa rin kaming, I think, 2 weeks to 3 or 2 to 4 weeks break pa din naman. So, may break pa din. Hindi naman siya 365 days na nag-aaral lang.
Yes. Marami ng school na nagaganon ngayon eh. Pati, Mapuwata.
Mapuwa.
Sila. 4 na semester in isang taon.
Yeah.
Hindi, maaga ka matapos. Pero imagine mo naman yung duration ng pag-aaral mo. Tsaka yung cost. No? Imagine mo yung 2 years mo, babayaran mo dapat in 2 years, babayaran mo siya in 1 year. In 1 year yung cost, di ba? So yun, once again, although 2-year yung program mo, kaya mong tapusin in 1 year and 6 months. Still, yung PGWP mo po is naka-based dun sa 2-year program mo. You will still get a 3 years postgraduate work permit. Ayan. So, mga student natin, viewers natin na hindi pa alam kung anong gagawin, anong program, please book a consultation with me. Libre lang po sa akin. Just visit yung website ng Sun-Cor, www.sun-cor.com. Meron pong free 15-minute consultation po sa akin. But if you wanna book a consultation with Kuya Mikmik for paano ba talaga yung pathway, lalo na yung mga nag-graduate na ngayon, hindi alam kung paano ma-PPR, extension, o PGWP, you can also book a consultation with Kuya Mikmik. Just go to the website studyworklivemigratecanada.com. Or you can, the best or the quickest way to contact Kuya Mikmik is ako po yung original na asawa ni Kuya Mikmik kasi we spend more time together. So, if an urgent, also just reach out to me.
Yeah. Kasi minsan po, naka-advance booking na for fully booked na the following month. Or minsan the following 2 months. If it's urgent, you can always send us an email and explain your side why it's urgent. And of course, we'll do our best to accommodate naman. Kahit na, like ko sinasabi, parang before, opera nga yung anak ko, nagko-consultation pa rin. Kasi, syempre, emergency, we try to balance everything. And we'll do our best naman to accommodate the schedule.
Yes, ayun. So, flex ko ulit yung natin, bro. Yung ating promotion with, VCC natin. So, guys, if you're gonna avail an LOA from us for January intake, if you will get your LOA from today until May 3rd, okay, we'll give you back the $500. This is a cashback that will cover your application fee. That will cover your Duolingo fee. Just in case kung mag-Duolingo kayo, just get an LOA. Libre lang po yung sa amin pag-help ng LOA. And like I said, kung kaya nyo mag-DIY, feel free mag-DIY. If hindi nyo kaya, we can offer a service. Full visa package is only 2,000 Canadian dollars po. for the student, and then for the dependent po, OWP, yung mga bata is $500 Canadian each. So that's payable in 2 terms po.
Yes.
60% upon signing of the agreement para legally binded tayo. And then 40% is upon submission of the application.
I think may nagtanong na nga nun, Kuya Nicky, si Miss or Sir Chris Castillo. Is the 2,000 service fee on one-time payment. So it's 60-40 po.
Ayan, yes, ayun. So 60% and 40% kasi para at least
mahinga sila sa gastos.
Yes. So, may nagpapa-shoutout pala, Miss Rona. Alam ko kung kilala mo mga to.
Hindi ko sila kilala, Kuya Nicky.
Ay, sorry, guys.
Hello, Jello. Hello, Nash, Jamie, Mark, and Chicky. I miss you guys. See you soon.
Ayun, no?
Ayan.
Magagather kaming lahat sa roadshow ng Sun-Cor Unlimited. It's also a reunion for us. So, attend kayo, guys.
Pero bago mangyari yan, magkikita muna kami ni Miss Rona dito sa kanila.
Ayan.
For me sa Niagara Falls. Promise niyo yan.
Ayan.
Ako mismo magtutour. Mag-ano tayo dun? Behind
boat ride. Yung boat ride.
Ayan. Meron pa tayo dito. Ayun. Si John. Kuya Nicky, pwede ba mag-set ng Zoom meeting with group of average of 15 people? Yes po, I will be happy to ginagawa din namin yan. Just message me. Add nyo po ako, Kuya Nicky. Makikita nyo po yung bagong profile picture ko po.
Ayun, no?
Kuya Nicky lang po yung pangalan ko. Kung ano yung nakapangalan sa dito sa live session natin, Kuya Nicky, add nyo po ako. Yes, I will be happy to help you out. Libre lang po. Walang bayad po yung ano sa akin. Info sa amin, tawag ito. Yung one-on-one or not group session para sa akin. But who knows, pwede kong i-drag si Kuya Mikmik pag may mga immigration questions tayo.
Tingnan natin, yes.
Tapos ito, Kuya, urgent po ako. Pwede pa.
In demand. You guys are so in demand.
Ayan na. So imagine po yung inbox namin ni Kuya Mikmik. So siguro bro, ito na rin yung chance natin mag-sorry. Sa lahat ng message po sa amin, hindi po namin alam, meron palang message request. Ang dami.
May spam side pala yung Facebook Messenger. Always best to have email po para yung mga totoong boss ang makakita ng email at sabihan kaming, huy, may naghahanap sa'yo.
May boss din po kami. Ayun. Although kami po yung face ng Sun-Cor, ayun po. Malalaking mabibilog. Meron din po kaming boss, yung mga asawa po namin. Yun po yung the real boss. Ayaw po na magpakita eh. Ang front lang daw kami. Pero sila talaga yung boss. Ayun. Ano pa ba? I think we covered everything naman.
I think, yep. Na-cover din kasi ni Miss Rona yung sa presentation niya yung mga questions. Kaya ano na.
Miss Rona, thank you very much. No, I know late na dyan. Saka talagang pinagbigyan mo rin kami. But we're very excited talaga na first makapunta ka muna dito sa Niagara. No?
Ayan.
Tapos ako nang bahala sa iyo dito. Tapos tawag dito sa roadshow ng hindi namin sa tinatawag na roadshow.
Ano tawag natin?
Balikbayan kasi gusto namin yung
Balikbayan tour? I don't know.
Tour. Kasi kasi may mga dala din kaming mga partners din na nandito sa mga Canadian, no. And we want them to feel how the Philippines is. Yeah. Sabi ko it's more fun in the Philippines, palagi ko sinasabi sa kanila. Kaya naano ko sila sumama sa atin. And hopefully din, like I said, we can help more kababayans din natin. No, lalo na yung mga kababayan natin nasa Vancouver nakatira. No, this is not just for the people in the Philippines, but we also extending this one to our kababayan na nakatira ngayon sa Vancouver na hindi nila alam na kaya pala nilang sponsor yung mga kamag-anak nila to come here as an international student. I think, Kuya Mick, you can just share a little bit na pwede palang mag-sponsor yung financial side. Hindi kailangan yung pera nandun sa Pilipinas.
Oh yes, meron kasi for example sa Filipinos, typical yung may tito, tita na gusto tulungan yung pamangkin kasi yung kapatid nila hindi as okay as kanila. So dahil magkapatid sila, gusto nilang tulungan via the children of their brothers and sisters. So isa sa mga ginagawa nila is financial sponsorship. Yung iba to some extent binabayaran na talaga nila. Yung iba naman kailangan lang ng backup. May funds na si student kaso medyo kapos, and then the aunts and uncles are stepping in to help out.
Yes.
So may mga ganun. Minsan, Kuya Nicky, minsan legit company yung backer ng estudyante kasi may mga programs na available sa Canada lang na wala sa atin. And companies are actually willing to step up and sponsor it. Kasi may mga estudyante po umuwi after talagang aralin yung program kasi ang laki ng sweldong nag-aantay sa kanila sa Philippines din. So minsan magugulat ka na, wow, ang laki ng sweldo ni ate ni kuya pag-graduate based on the offer letter din.
So just to share din bro, marami tayong kababayan dito na company owners. Lalo na sa British Columbia side. No? They're also helping restaurants, ano ba, cleaning company,
dami.
Renovation.
Cleaning, landscaping, construction, renovation. Magaling kasi mga Pilipino, so madami din silang
mga kalyer. Ang daming kalyer na Pilipino may-ari.
Oh yes, oo.
Mga auto shops. So, yun, like I said, there's a lot of job opportunities lang din. And the first thing that we want to do is, connect to the right network. Mag-connect na. Once we are in Vancouver, the Filipino community is there. Mag-connect lang kayo sa mga churches din if you wanna go with your own church. Ang dami, no? So yun, Ms. Rona, can you invite everyone again to apply sa VCC?
Yes, so guys, tandaan nyo, tuition fees increased annually. So that's very important to consider. Next year, tataas ang tuition fees sa lahat ng Canadian schools, including VCC. While it's still affordable, you have to apply as soon as possible. Apply now. Second, it's always great to be globally competitive, and you can do so, you can achieve that by having an international education or international credential. All right, so it's always a plus. So be globally competitive, pursue your plan to study in Canada, and the best time is right now. And of course, Kuya Nikki and Kuya Mikmik, guys, Sun-Cor Unlimited is once again a very good partner of VCC. Please work with them. I highly recommend that you work with them in securing an LOA with VCC, and of course in working on your study permit application. It's always best to work with the experts, all right? Para lang hindi kayo ma-mislead. And it's okay to invest financially, but with the right people. And they're the right people to really help you secure that or get that study permit approval. All right? We look forward to seeing you guys here first in Niagara, in Toronto, then soon here in the Philippines with your Balikbayan event or with your road show. Thank you so much, Sun-Cor team, for having VCC, and I look forward to the next info session. May next na agad.
First, hindi pa lang second. Marami pa tayo. Text ko lang natin, bro, no? Yung event natin, para at least habang nandito before natin paano natin si Ms. Rona. Once again, we'll be in Iligan City at the New Go Hotel on July 16, 2020 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nakapost din po to sa Facebook namin. It might have some changes on the time, but the date are okay. Iligan City, so after Iligan, the next day we'll go to Cagayan de Oro. It's just an hour away. So local po ko to sa Iligan. I'm from Iligan City. Shout out sa mga taga-Iliganon. Cagayan de Oro, and then Cebu on the 21st. And then we go to Davao on the 23rd, Tagbilaran City in Bohol in the 31st, and then Metro Manila on the August 13, and then Pampanga, SM Clark, mga kabalen natin, August 20th, andyan po kami, and then Bataan, the Plaza Hotel Balanga, August 21st, and then Baguio, the last will be at the Holiday Inn Hotel on August 27. Ayun, so Yun, you can register kasi po kailangan natin mag-register po nito kasi nga part po ng requirement ng mga hotels. If hindi po tayo makapag-register, hindi po tayo papapasukin. So, tsaka it's a limited slot na din po. So, once again, Miss Rona, thank you very much sa time mong binigay. And we will be much happier if we can do this next time again. More often.
More than happy. Anytime, guys. Just let me know. Thank you so
here
much.
in Canada.
Thank you so much, Miss Rona. See you soon.
Guys, work with Sun-Cor, ha? Bye-bye, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you, Kuya Mickey, Kuya Mikmik. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
God bless. Yun. So, another successful session with Vancouver Community College po.
Ayun.
So, I think na nasagot naman natin lahat. So, lahat ng mga gusto mag-avail ng info session, I mean, not info session, the free 15-minute session with me, just go to our website, sun-cor.com, or visit our Facebook page. Just search Sun-Cor Unlimited, and then there's a button there that you can just select how to book a consultation. No? By the way, guys, I can only consult when it comes to school. No, just a disclaimer. Pag meron po kayong consultation about immigration, I'm not the best person to talk to. Kasi nga po, I'm not a licensed immigration consultant. I am an education consultant. I can help you with schools. I can help you with find out a cheaper school, the best program for you. But when it comes to immigration, Kuya Mikmik is there. No, you can book a consultation. Kay Kuya Mikmik, you can just message Sun-Cor as well. Just message or email apply@sun-cor.com. Or you can just visit our website at sun-cor.com or visit Kuya Mikmik's website at studyworklivemigratecanada.com. Ayun. Siguro bro, bigyan lang natin din yung yung mga gumadrate ngayon kasi nga po marami pong lumalapit sa amin ni Kuya Mikmik ngayon. And
medyo maraming clueless, Kuya Nikki, ano yung next. Akala ko Kuya Nikki, mga Pilipino lang yung ganun. Nung last week, Korean naman yung nakausap ko na medyo clueless din pala si Kuya. Sabi niya, ano bang gagawin ko after? Kasi alam ko lang mag-aaral lang ako. And so yun, so medyo nagulat din si Kuya na may mga processes pa pala on top of what I did. Parang siguro, I guess, getting misled or misleading information kasi is prevalent across different countries. And yun yung sana matugunan natin. Kaya nga tayo nagti-TikTok, we're trying to go cross platforms para po accessible yung mga right information sa mga tao.
If you consult natin yesterday or the other day, bro, yung nagoyo silang pumunta sa ibang province knowing that ang taas pala ng chance nila.
Oh, yes. Marami rin ganun. Yung mga agent nila, pinipilit sila sa ibang school or partner school. Yes. Ma-approve man, pero kung hindi academically capable yung estudyante, kawawa din. So that's
yung pinapapunta sa ibang province, yung after graduation, hindi man nila na-check yung CR score nila na mataas pala yung chance nila sa province.
Oh, yes. Marami kasing iba umaasa din sa pangako ng iba. So don't base your decision on promises unless meron talagang hard offer na nasa inyo, then that's the only time you move. Relocating provinces is also an expensive process.
Yes. At saka you will start from scratch then. No? So yun nga, sa lahat mga nag-graduate ng ngayon, lalo na yung mga one-year program, feel free to reach out to Sun-Cor. We can help you out before man kayo magagastos doon sa malaking option na sinasabi ng mga kakilala niyo, uy, punta kayo dito kasi kami na PR, baka kayo din mapi-PR din kayo. No, always search for options, no. Dapat may option B, option C, option D kayo. And sabi ni Kuya Mikmik, basically you need to sit down and get a piece of paper and then you weigh things, no. What are my options? Ito, ano ba yung pwedeng mangyari dito? Ano bang pwedeng mangyari dito sa option B na to? No?
Minsan, Kuya Nicky, ibang estudyante kasi medyo overconfident. English test, kayang-kaya ko yan. Kung 9 highest, siguro makaka-8 ako. No practice, yun yung sabi. Only to find out na 5 lang pala yung realistic score. So you also have to be honest with yourself. It's good to have confidence, fighting spirit, but you also have to be realistic and honest with yourself. Ano ba yung skill ko? Kakayanin ko ba? Kung ano ba yung kulang ko and how do I improve it? Approach it in a positive way. Don't hate yourself, but recognize where you are lacking para yun yung ma-improve po ninyo. Kasi lahat naman, nobody's perfect, and but doing your best to be one is what could help you and towards your PR dreams.
Exactly. Dito kami talagang ina-reiterate namin na if may kilala akong nakilala dito kung nasa Niagara na ka-graduate na, sinasabi ko, alam mo ba yung CRS score mo? Sabi niya, ano yun kuya? Tapos sabi ko, na nagpa-West ka na ba or nagpa-ICAS ka na ba sa Credential mo? Ano yun kuya? So alam mo yun, there are things na hindi dinidisclose, no? And I know bro, may isa pala ako i-share sa'yo. May mga dito sa isang school na partner natin, meron tayong mga student na dumating na it's coming from one agency, hindi nila dinisclose yung discount or yung entrance scholarship.
Oh, wow.
That was ranging from $2,000, no? Hindi nila dinisclose kasi nga agencies kasi, guys, just to give you an idea, lahat ng agency, pag magre-refer sila ng student sa school, will get commission aside sa binayad din niya sa processing fee. No? And ang commission po is naka-base po sa tuition fee in a certain percent. No? So kung doon ko na-realize na hindi nila binigay yung discount or yung scholarship kasi nga mababawasan yung commission ng agency.
Ay, kawawa naman yung estudyante.
Diba? Yung kawawa nun is estudyante. No? Hindi nila inisip na grabe, $2,000 is $2,000. That's already...
Yeah.
80,000.
2 months rent or sometimes 3 months rent.
Or 4 months
na yun.
Kasi nga, yun. Ito yung mga bagay na sana, no, lahat ng mga agency calling out na sana po bigyan natin din na kung saan makatipid yung estudyante, bigyan natin sila ng option or tulungan natin sila. No, wag mo natin tipyasin. alam na nating mahal, tapos i-charge pa natin ng mahal. Sana, no, sana lang din. We'll do the same advocacy na kung saan kayo makakatipid. At the same time, we need to make sure na may chance sila ma-PR. No, it's not just letting them come here. Kasi pagdating dito, ang dami nang umiiyak talaga na expectation versus reality.
Or minsan sa mag-asawa, mali yung pinag-aral.
Yes.
Dami din ganong cases na mas mataas yung score ng isa pero yung isa yung pinag-aral. For some reason, I don't know.
Yeah. Or even papuntahin sa isang liblib na lugar na wala namang yung available jobs are limited. No, I'm not saying na lahat naman ng province dito they have jobs, pero yun nga, depende kasi sa profile mo eh. How can you go to a province na puro farming at saka fishing if you're an IT? Di ba? Masasayang lang yung skills mo talaga. So we always encourage everyone to do a consultation with us to really check then kung ano yung best options for you guys. Kasi by end of the day, kayo po yung sasabak dito, hindi po yung agency. No? Hindi po sila yung problema at tayo din problema once we're here in Canada. So yun, I guess we already covered everyone on the...
Yeah, I think we did. Once again, iniimbitahan po namin kayo mag-register para sa aming Balikbayan with the Kuyas event. Limited slots po siya per venue. Malapit na yata mapuno as early as now, but let us know para po malaman namin ko if we could if we need a bigger space and then we can inform the venue din po.
Yeah, shout out sa mga tanan Bisaya, no, from Mindanao and Visayas. Please, Uban mo Samoa will be there No, register lang kayo. And so lahat ng taga Luzon din, we have 4 to 5 venues then that we can arrange for you guys kung ano yung pinakamalapit sa inyo. So we have the Manila, Pampanga, Bataan, and Baguio for now, but we may add one more. So yun, thank you very much everyone for joining us this Tuesday morning. It's 11 a.m. here, 11:18 to be exact here in Ontario. And once again, this is your Kuya Nikki.
I'm Kuya Mikmik.
And this is the morning with the Kuyas. Enjoy the rest of your week. Goodbye, everyone. God bless. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.